Welcome to my channel. It is so good to be here with you. My name is Kelly the Lamb, and I am here to talk to you today about disclosure. So, a couple of weeks ago, the Pentagon stated that there was some UFO footage that indeed came from them. They stated that they were not able to identify it, thus terming it an unidentified aerial phenomena. Unidentified aerial phenomena was actually a term that was coined after the leaked emails of Hillary Clinton and Mr. Podesta came out through WikiLeaks. In those emails, there was one that was from Tom DeLonge, and this had to do with unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAP, and it was between Podesta and him. This turned out to be the breakthrough, I guess, in some of this new disclosure that's going around, because now we do have the footage that Tom DeLonge got a couple years ago in 2017, I believe, and now it is out being stated by the Pentagon that that is their footage and giving it actual legitimacy. So Tom DeLonge, actually props to him, that's pretty big. No one really believed that he was going to be giving us anything. Everyone just thought that he was just off his rocker. So Tom DeLonge is actually the person who got that footage out from a couple years ago. And so now the Pentagon is going to be just, I guess, I don't know what's going to happen from here. Is it going to be now more of a disclosure? Are they going to talk to us about in regards to what they have been studying throughout these years? Because we all know that they have these programs, and that Space Force, I mean, it just came out, but I'm sure that it's actually been around for a lot longer than we think. These things come to light, but they get tested, beta tested, way longer time periods beforehand, before they get rolled out to the actual public. So that's just a couple of disclosures that are going on. Then we have Bob Lazar. Bob Lazar's story was very interesting because it was really what happened on a sociological level after he went on the Joe Rogan podcast. When he went on to the Joe Rogan podcast, he stated that he didn't know necessarily what the spacecrafts were, and he was just a scientist, and people really were able to get attuned with that and really could relate to him. They could realize that he was, on at least the majority of people, that he was really just a guy that was really smart and a scientist, and that his story really seemed to pan out. And it was a great time for Bob Lazar to be able to be legitimatized in the public. And it also, on a sociological level, it brought people to this place where they started to really get excited about UFOs, get excited about aliens, and the huge Area 51 meme was created. That was a shift in our collective consciousness and our awareness all throughout the world of wanting to get involved and go and take a look and see what was actually going on, what our governments were doing at Area 51. So it's really a cool thing because that is a soft disclosure in itself. It's not a hard disclosure like the Pentagon saying, hey, yeah, that's our footage. But what it does to the consciousness, the collective consciousness of Earth, is it's shifting the awareness and making it so that we are getting ready. And once we are on a conscious level getting ready for this, then that's when you'll see more information being released from other sources like the government. So it's a very interesting time to be alive, I must say so, and there's a lot more to come. I really believe that. This is just the beginning point. This is just the start. As we've been talking about for the last couple of years, the event 2020, it's here. It's been going on, and it's not going to wind down anytime soon. The shifts in technology, we are now on a platform in which we are almost all just virtual. After this whole coronavirus happened, all of our regular practices of going out and going to stores, everything went online. Teaching our kids online, everything is now a virtual. We're up on the internet. It is just all internet. So that's going to be a different shift that's going to be happening soon. We're not going back. This is a new world that we're living in. And with that being said, there's going to be a lot of technological advancements, I believe, in the next couple of years, especially. That's just where I see the direction of everything going. Another thing that is going to be interesting, it's just a side note, is that the way that we're going to or the produce and everything that we're going to be eating with the food shortages with meat, that type of thing, I do see that maybe we will be going more into the direction of the plant-based in the next years to come up here, because there is issues with meat shortages. This is just like my observations, and I might not necessarily be correct on these, but it's looking like we're gonna be going into a really interesting time. And I am just kind of sitting back and I'm enjoying it. It is very different, but if you start to just remain in the present and realize that, if this is just, if you don't react to it, it is not necessarily good or bad, it just is. It's just accepting, the new current circumstances, and then just pointing out the directions in which we may go, and maybe we can assist with some changes. So disclosure, it is here. Congratulations, it is here. We have made it. It is a crazy time to be alive. Who would have thought? It is, man, I couldn't just imagine any weirder of a time to be alive, to have so many things happen for the first time in our history as human beings, all happening all at once. As always, it has been a pleasure. If you would like to talk more, or if you'd like to see some of my other content, you could go to Instagram, which is @KellyTheLamb, or on TikTok @KellyTheLamb, and we can stay in touch. As always, have a fantastic day, and please stay safe, guys. Thank you.